Yo guys, what is going on? It's Burt Crown coming at a YouTube video, and today we are going to be doing the collectibles for Check My Game. I haven't been doing any of the moments, the objectives, any of that stuff, but I have been getting my daily packs. Every single day, you get 5 free collectibles, so you go grab them. Get your free collectibles and use them how you want. With Fantasy coming out today, I thought, why not get some packs that might help us out with fantasy? So let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, give it a big old thumbs up. Leave in the comment section how you are using your collectibles. I am going to talk a little bit about the collectibles and how you should use them, but I'm going to use them hoping for stuff to help me with fantasy. Let's get into it. So in the store, besides Shesterkin, if you haven't gotten it yet, there will be 5 free collectibles. You should get them every single day, because in your Check My Game, you can use those collectibles for a variety of rewards. The main one, and the one you should always do if you're free to play or want MSPs, is the 82 untradeable. Now this will go up as the year goes on. The BND will go up, everything will go up, but the one you want is the 30 collectibles for the MSP builder. And in this situation, it's the 82 to help you build Matthew Tkachuk or whatever MSP you want. So you would use your 30 collectibles for that. Because if you sign in every day, you get 5 collectibles a day. Every 6 days, you get enough to get one of these 82 overall players. And then if you do like wild card and moments and stuff, that's going to help you build MSPs. However, with that being said, I've got the MSPs I want already from this event, and I don't want more, but I was saving my free collectibles that I got from opening packs. Now, what do I want to do with them? Do I want to get the 80 overall that you can sell? Nah. If it was an 80 plus sellable, I'd say sure, spend 30 collectibles on that. But I'm not spending 30 collectibles on a card that is just going to be an 80. Do I want the 82? Like I said, you should go that way because it helps you with the MSPs. But then we got these 2 options down here. You got a 76 untradeable for 5 collectibles, and you got a 78 untradeable plus for 5 collectibles. I would typically say, more is better, but 76s aren't going to be in fantasy, in my opinion. In my opinion, fantasies are going to be 77, 79, and 81. We'll build collectibles so you can build the MSPs. That's what I think it's going to be. So with that being my thought process, I'm going to take the 78 pluses, because then the 78 pluses can go in the 77 set. And if I hit it, maybe I get a 79 or even better, and that can help me out with other sets. So again, I'm doing this theory on my idea that fantasy in a couple of hours is going to be 77, 79, and 81. Let's see what we're going to get. I can do this exactly 6 times because I have 60 of these collectibles, as you see in the bottom left, and this pack takes 10. So I'm going to scoop these up, and then we'll go open them and see what we get. Maybe we get something big. You never know. So now that that's done, let's go collect our spoils. These are 6 78 pluses, and that is going to be, there is 1 card in here that is going to be impressive. They're not all going to be 78s. I am expecting at least 1 big pull, and we're going to start with a 78. So there's that. And then we're going to carry on. Now remember, as I'm opening these cards and these packs, these are all free, right? These are just for logging into the game every single day as we get our first 79 overall Kevin Hayes. And I am hoping that fantasy works out the way I want it to with the 77, 79, and 81s, because all of these cards will help. That 6 cards, maybe all these free 6 cards that I'm getting help me make 1, maybe 2 collectibles on the Toronto Maple Leafs fantasy card. Don't get too hung up on fantasy this season for lineup combinations, because chances are you're not going to be able to use them at this time of the year because they're probably going to be so low. Something that I'm going to talk about when fantasy comes out, because we need to see who the cards are. But I don't want to see you not build your favorite player because of that. So let's see what else we're going to get here, guys. We're going to open up this pack and get another 79. So we're getting a couple 79s. We're getting a couple 79s, which is good, because if it actually is 77, 79, and 81s, I'm turning these 78s into actual value. Even though they're untradeable, they could work out pretty big for me in the long run. Let's open this last one here. Didn't get anything into the 80s, but we got some 77s, or some 78s and 79s, so I can't really complain because the 79s, I'm hoping, are massive pulls. We just got to wait and find out today at 5 o'clock. Now, with that being said, when it comes to the market, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. I made a quick reaction to something that happened, and that is the AP from Check My Game. We had 4 Check My Game AP and Buffalo Pittsburgh, and if you didn't know, that is the perfect Rasmus Dahlin, Erik Karlsson combination. So I went out and I grabbed up Rasmus Dahlin and Erik Karlsson for a total of 300,000 coins. I think I paid 125 for Dahlin and I paid 175 for Erik Karlsson because I figured that with the AP coming out, these cards would shift up. And it's looking like I may get stuck with these cards on my team because they're not going to sell, which isn't a big deal. I tried to make a little bit of profit and it didn't work out in my favor. But it's okay because I can still get 9 AP out of these 2 players and they fit within the salary cap. So I could use them. Erik Karlsson's not too bad with wheels, 89 speed. Defense is kind of rough. But then you got Rasmus Dahlin. Defense is a little better. He's a little slower, but they can play hand in hand together. So did I take a bath on this? Probably not. Eventually, I'll be able to sell them for probably 200K. I'm hoping maybe 100, maybe 200, like 25K. I'll probably lose some coins. But hey, if you're not going to try, you're not going to make any coins, right? Like if this had worked out the way I wanted it to, where I listed these guys for 215,000, after spending 300,000 total on them, then I could have gotten 430,000 minus tax. I could have made 100,000 coins profit. Now that didn't work out like that, so I'll try to dial it back a little bit and I'll try to get at least my 300,000 coins. Time will tell. But hey, you win some, you lose some, but you gotta take the chance. But Check My Game, guys, is coming to an end, so make sure you use your collectibles. Make sure you trade in everything you want because the cards are almost gone. And Fantasy and Marquee Rookie are upon us. So I can't wait to see that, guys. And until then, get out there, win games, have fun, and ciao, ciao.
All right, here we go. 3 advanced packs, boys. If McDavid's not in these 3 advanced packs, we better at least get Nathan McKinnon. Am I right? That is not McDavid or McKinnon. Neither's that. Neither's that. Neither's that. But very soon here, I feel like we're going to get it. Very soon. Very soon. Right around the corner here, boys. Right around the corner here. We're going to see. Is McDavid a purple? Has anyone pulled McDavid to tell me on whether or not he's a purple? McDavid is a purple? 85s are purples? All right. 85s are purple. So we're looking for a purple.